From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. These two teams squaring off here in Week 1. You might remember they used to be in that old NFC West division together from 1995 to 2001. The Falcons, Saints, and 49ers were also in there with the Rams and Panthers. And the Panthers recently, they've dominated this series. They've won 6 of the last 7 against the Rams. From the 38, Bridgewater. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 62 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play. All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
3rd and 2, gone. They got a man, it's Woods. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Back to throw. Gone. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Goff. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal? That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another first and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Bridgewater. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Samson Ebukam. He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. 3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good size run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you've got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
I got you. I got you. Check it back. Check it back.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he gets this one down to the 24. A big run by Kareem Hunt. 48 yards on the ground. And look at that. I'd say somebody's already in mid-season form here in game number 1.
Doesn't need a whole lot of carries in the preseason, does he? He needs to get the ball when it counts. And when it does, he makes it count.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Quickly from Goff to Kupp. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. 19-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Hunt, and he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Let him know. Take it.
Now a first down throw, gone. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Kareem Hunt taking it in. And the Rams have taken the lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
At the 28-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. This is taken at the 18. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. From the 24, Goff. That'll be caught by Kupp. 1st down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. You know, you wonder how the Rams' game plan in Super Bowl 53 might have been different with a healthy Cooper Kupp. He was injured on November 11th, torn ACL, out for the year. But he was on his way to a 1,000-yard season in his 2nd NFL campaign. Had 566 yards in 8 games before the injury. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 23-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Let's go, fellas.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. They run again with Hunt. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt, and he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 37.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On first down, Hunt. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Let's go, 180. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Off play action. Here's Goff. That one is caught by Hunt. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. From the gun, here's Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Zach Brown making his presence felt in the backfield. To try again after the sack. Goff, and we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Goff. Well, Incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, fighting his way into the backfield.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than under pressure again, and down he goes again. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Goff on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Brian Burns in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. On the counter, Hunt. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Goff now looks to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. Spinning past him. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. The 30, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
14, Rams 13.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Jared Goff, 4 times last year he led the Rams on a 4th quarter comeback. He obviously didn't do it in Super Bowl 53, but can he do it here? And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, Goff. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They run with Hunt. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. 4th down now defensively. Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That's good for 28 yards. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. John Johnson, one of the leading tacklers from the safety position in the NFL, there to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Rams' 41-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Bridgewater to throw. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 26. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here's McCaffrey. And some space here. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. And they take a knee. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They need to reverse the trend. The last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking two plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Goff now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's first and 10. Now it's Goff. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. First down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
We're good. We're good. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
One last throw here for Goff. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. Sports.
I do this for the family. I might Dev, where Donald at? Why he ain't in this shit? He upset?
I'm about to win the Super Bowl. You in the joint too, Devin?
He was a commissioner in the last one. You just restarted it.
CJ, I gave you a first for Kendall Fuller.
You said it first?
Yeah.
Nah, I just traded Ronald Darby. I can't trade Kendall Fuller. I'm still moving Montez Sweat though, if you want him.
Montez Sweat. Oh shit.
You said what?
Nah, he not on my team. I don't know what he at though. Yeah, I know, but I ain't seen that nigga on my team. I don't know where. I ain't seen him in free agency either. They probably took all the stats down.
They took all the people that retired out.
Montez Sweat. I'm pretty good on defense though. I'm sure.
This fucking running back
I need
is gonna be a
DBs.
dog, bro. This nigga is 68 overall right now.
Yeah. Let me get Fabian Morel.
Bro, I'm not trading you a corner. Did you not just hear what I said?
No, you said you can't trade Fuller.
I'm not trading no more corners. I already traded a corner.
What about Sean Davis? He a safety. No. All
I ain't hear you.
right. Troy Apke. No.
Damn it.
I'm just throwing some names out there.
You gonna keep saying corners?
He's a. Oh, you did move him. My bad. Sean Davis. He's a safety.
Damn it.
He's a safety.
Bro.
You said corners.
No more my
okay.
DBs.
Alright. Damn. Selfish.
Leave that area alone.
That's what I need, though. I got good linebackers. I got good line.
Can't help you. Can't help you. Unless you're trying to move an O-lineman.
Nah, them niggas barely held up last game. I need to get rid of Chris McCaffrey. Kind of saved this. Let me see what I can get for him. I need DBs, Donald. Teddy Bridgewater. Y'all niggas ain't even tell me it's comp. I was about to tank until this nigga Teddy Bridgewater started making throws. No, I'm talking about it's a comp league. The what you call it? Play style. Yeah.
Definitely are. I'm dead ass about to win the Super Bowl again this year. Okay.
This nigga got a 96 juke, but that shit is so fucking slow. I don't get that, bro. He got a 96 juke, but a 92 spin and get spin cycle.
That's why I just be redoing that shit, because I don't be having time to be.
They let you do that? Oh shit.
They don't say shit to me. I'll change that nigga to the fullback and change that nigga to running back.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. Fuck that.
I'll change.
Bruh, what?
It's not cheat. That's not cheating, bro. Like, the nigga gonna have abilities regardless. Why can't I pick which one I fucking want?
True.
And it's not like I'm even picking. I still might end up with the same shit.
I remember me and James figured this shit out like late. We was just sitting up late one night, and this nigga James said, hold up, nigga change abilities. Like, shit, I don't know. That nigga James like, yep, I just changed my nigga ability. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? Hey, yeah, we was up all night changing niggas abilities, bro.
I'm real life trying to get that, what is it, armbar? That shit tough.
Yeah, I had the spin cycle. I just be spamming that shit. And he scored off it last game, so that shit worked.
They already put an X Factor on Chase Young. I ain't even have to get the games played for his ass.
Yeah, they put. I got Derrick Brown superstar already. I just gotta get his overall up.
When they got who? Oh yeah, bro. He's this.
Bro, they're not giving me the one I want, bro. What the fuck? This nigga's getting receiver fucking abilities. Why? McDonald's the Cowboys. Let me look at that team.
Take a
Damn, all three of y'all niggas in the same division. They set that shit up. This nigga got Everson Griffin. I could use that nigga. Donald is no, that nigga slow. Never mind.
That was a fucking dive.
Donald, let's talk business.
Donald in here?
Should be. Oh no, you're not.
Donald not in here, buddy.
That's why he texted me.